My beloved child, I see the deep wounds you carry, the kind that are rarely spoken aloud. The pain that lingers not just in memory, but in your bones, in your breath, in the way you move through life with guarded hope. You wonder if those wounds disqualify you, if your brokenness somehow makes you less worthy, less lovable, less able to be used for something good. But hear me clearly. I am not afraid of your wounds. I do not reject you because of them. I am the God who heals the brokenhearted, who binds up their wounds with care. Your scars do not scare me. They do not change how I see you. In fact, they draw me nearer. You see, I am not like the world. The world looks at weakness and turns away. I look at weakness and draw close. The world says you are defined by your failures. I say you are defined by my love. Yes, there are moments you regret, choices you wish you could undo, words you wish you hadn't spoken. But I have already made provision for every one of them. The cross covers it all. There is nothing you have done that my mercy cannot reach. Let go of the lie that you are too far gone. Let go of the belief that you have to fix yourself before you come near me. I have never required perfection. I have always desired surrender. I know every chapter of your story, even the ones you try to forget. And yet, I have still chosen you, still called you, still pursued you with relentless love. So do not hide, do not pretend. You can be fully known and still fully loved. You do not need to wear a mask in my presence. Bring me your anger. Bring me your confusion. Bring me the questions that scare you and the hurts you're afraid to voice. I can handle them. I welcome them. Let me be the safe place your heart has longed for. Let me be the father who never leaves, the friend who doesn't walk away. I will not shame you. I will not use your pain against you. I will hold you until the shaking stops. I will stay until the healing begins. And even then, I won't leave. I want to walk with you as you relearn how to breathe without fear, how to hope without bracing for disappointment, how to trust without always preparing for betrayal. I see how the past has taught you to protect yourself, to expect the worst, to keep people at arm's length. But I am not people. I am God, and I am faithful. I am gentle. I am patient. Let me begin the work of restoration. It won't happen all at once, and that's okay. Healing is a process, not a performance. There is no rush. I am not grading your progress. I simply ask that you stay near, that you keep showing up, that you allow me to rewrite the story shame tried to steal. You were never meant to live small and afraid. You were made to walk in boldness, in freedom, in peace, not because life is perfect, but because I am present. Let me speak new words over your heart, words that replace the old ones, the ones that told you you were too much, too little, too late. I say you are just right, created with purpose, gifted with beauty, covered in grace. And yes, you still make mistakes, you still fall short, but my grace is greater. My mercy is deeper. My love is stronger than your failures. Let that truth sink in. Let it soak into the places where self-doubt has lived too long. You are not damaged goods. You are not a lost cause. You are not defined by trauma. You are mine. Maria grew up believing she had to be perfect to be accepted. Her parents only praised her when she succeeded. So when she failed, in college, in marriage, in motherhood, she internalized the message, I'm not enough. Years passed, Shame became her silent companion. One day, while sitting alone on a park bench, she whispered to God, "Am I still worthy of love?" In that moment, a breeze brushed her face, and she felt a thought, quiet but clear. "Yes, even now, especially now, you are mine." That was the beginning, not of instant healing, but of gentle restoration. Maria began journaling again, praying honestly, joining a small group where she wasn't afraid to be real. And slowly, the girl who once hid behind fear became a woman who ministered healing to others. My child, like Maria, your story is not over. You are not too broken. You are not too late. Let me take the pieces of your heart and craft something more beautiful than before. I am the potter. You are the clay. And even when the vessel is cracked, I do not discard it. I remake it. I restore it. I pour my spirit into it. Let me remind you daily, you are not your shame. You are not your wounds. You are my beloved, and I delight in you. There is room for joy again, for softness, for singing, for dancing, for love. Take my hand and let's walk together out of the shadows and into the light.